Welcome to What Do You Think Book 1. 30 controversial issues today for very advanced classes. Written by LIS Korea editorial staff and copy edited by Dwayne Voorhees. This is Teacher Karen and this video is brought to you by Camglish.com. This is the continuation of our topic, issue number 15, Jail, a lovely place to be. And now we are going to answer comprehension checkup. Are you ready? Let's start. Number 1. Why is the writer angry? Alright, the answer is because she's really working hard to support her 3 kids while her ex-husband is being pampered in jail. Number 2. How do prisoners live? The answer is they have full medical and dental benefits, and they eat 3 times a day. Number 3. If the prisoners are out of jail, what happens to them? Of course, they can't feed themselves, and they will continue to do crimes, or commit crimes, right? Number 4. Are prisoners really punished in jail? According to the book, it's not. Okay, they are not punished in jail. They are being pampered. Number 5. Why do criminals go back to prison after being released? Because they have a good life inside of jail, right? And number 6. Why does she wish her children could go to prison for a while? The answer is to get their teeth fixed and get some eyeglasses. And her daughter could even have the surgery that she needs. And last question here, what does her mother wear in winter? Alright, the answer is 2 sweaters. Now we're going to answer what do you think? Let's start. Number 1. If you were homeless, jobless, and on welfare, would you rather go to jail where housing, 3 meals a day, and medical care are guaranteed? Here's an opinion sample for number 1. The writer makes prison sound like a lovely place, as though every inmate enjoys being behind bars. The loss of personal freedom is the roughest part of the sentence, however. I agree it's an outrage that criminals are taken better care of than law-abiding citizens. But would you prefer that we treat them the way hostages were treated in the Middle East? What's your opinion about it? Number 2. Why do you think ex-cons keep going back to prison? Here's the opinion sample. Ex-convicts should reimburse the government for their living expenses during their imprisonment. Why should innocent citizens have to pay? After they are released, if they can't afford to reimburse the money that they owe, they can do community service for a certain period. Number 3. What are some ways to prevent ex-cons from committing crimes again? What do you think? Here's an opinion sample for number 3. My daughter, age 23, was brutally raped and murdered. The death certificate reads skull crushed by blunt object. Multiple stab wounds on the neck and body. The attorney for the defendant decided it was better for his client to plead guilty and get life in prison rather than risk 10 years of hell on death row. The murderer finally confessed, so that animal who raped and killed my daughter is now living rent-free, getting 3 squares meals a day and free dental and medical care, watching cable TV, exercising in a gym, and working on a master's degree. Thanks to the generosity of us taxpayers, while our family is struggling to deal with our anger and outrage over the murder. And for the last question in here, I won't give you an opinion sample. You have to answer it on your own now. Are you for 3 strikes out bail? Which means that if a person is convicted of more than 2 crimes, he should be kept out of society permanently. And before we finish the class today, here's what we're going to do. Let's read this. When he's in, she's out. When she's in, he's out. They can't find each other to discuss a divorce. What do you think? Alright, that's it for today. Hope you learned something from this. Goodbye. See you again.